Good morning, computer art students. All right, so you've learned on the previous tutorial how to upload your photographs from camera onto iPhoto. And now today what I'm going to show you how to do is I'm going to show you how to take those photographs and put them into iMovie and do some cool stuff with them. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. We'll get rid of that and open up iMovie. When you open up iMovie, it's going to look something like this. And you go right up here, give it a name. Don't name it name, but I'm going to do that for now. All right, so that's the name of your project. Click on it. There we go. This is where you're going to work on your project. This is where you're going to be able to see the project play. And down here, these buttons here, got to get familiar with. This is how you upload information. So click on the music symbol, that's where you get your music, and it's a drag and drop system. Drag and drop. It's really that easy. I don't want that, so I'm going to delete it. Photographs right here, photos and videos right here, drag and drop. It's really that easy. Here is where you get text right here. So if you want to do credits or something like that, that's where you're going to get them. Here's where you get transitions, and you can always see on a transition what it's going to look like by just hovering over it. It'll show you what those transitions look like. And then finally, these are just some sort of stock maps, backgrounds, and animations and things. So let's go, for this purpose, we're going to show you how to do some stop motion animation. So I've got all these photographs that I took of the whiteboard, and I want to put these over into here. Now I can do this one at a time, and that would be a big waste of time, because if I'm doing 21 images like what I have here, that takes a while. But imagine with a stop motion that has 200 or 300. I mean, you don't want to be doing that. So click on the first one, go down to the bottom, find the last one in the series that you want to use, hold down the Shift key, click it. And there you go. I just selected all of those in that series, and I can take the whole shebang and plop it over there. And done. I've got 21 images in my project, and they're ready to go. So this should be a great little stop motion animation, right? Wrong. Unfortunately, it kind of has some defaults that it goes to. So you notice this is the most boring stop motion ever made because it's really, really slow. So what do we do to fix that? Here's what's going on. It set the duration of each one of these photographs at 4 seconds. It also put on a Ken Burns effect. And we want to change the duration of those and get rid of that Ken Burns effect. Here's how you adjust clips, whether it's a video clip or a photograph, any event. They call these events. You just go right here, and you've got clip adjustments, video adjustments, cropping, and Ken Burns. So if you go to clip adjustments, right there, it'll tell you the duration, and it'll also show you the effects. So I don't want a 4 second, I want 0.2 seconds, because that'll work. Now I just adjusted this clip. If you notice, this one's 0.2, but this one's still 4, this one's still 4. Again, we're going to use what we learned with the Shift key. Shift, click to the end. I just selected all of them. Clip adjustments. Set the duration to whatever you want. Let's say 0.2. Done. So all of these now, if you look right there, see? 0.2, 0.2, ready to go. So now when we play it, you can see, okay, that's the right pace, but I've still got that weird wobbly thing, and that's because I've got the Ken Burns effect going on. Ken Burns is a great documentary filmmaker, and he uses this sort of crossfade and zoom in, zoom out thing a lot, and that's why it's called the Ken Burns effect. We click right here, and you can see it's showing you the Ken Burns effect. I'll show you how to use this in a different tutorial. You can play around with it if you want, but if you don't want this, for a stop motion, you don't want the Ken Burns, just click on Fit, and it gets rid of the Ken Burns effect. And now we're just dealing with the image. So done. Now when I play it, check it out. Hey, I've got a stop motion animation. I like that. If you want to see it full screen, just click on that one. Okay. Yeah. Flower, and then it explodes apparently. So that's how you do stop motion animation. It's surprisingly easy. if you can adjust a bunch of clips at the same time. That way you're not sitting there messing with each individual clip. Here's some other things you can do. You can adjust the exposure, brightness, contrast, saturation. I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can adjust each one of these and kind of make the image look differently. So for example, look at over on the right side, you can see those colors are sort of changing. And then if you decide you don't like it, you can always just revert to the original. So I'm going to be done. Another thing you can do, that little blue wheel thing is going to be a good friend to you. Clip adjustments, right here, video effect. There's not a lot of options, but there are these, and some of them are kind of cool. Like here, this aged film, it gives it sort of an aged film look. You can flip it. You can do, that looks kind of like an old TV screen. You can do all sorts of things. I've been playing around with this X-ray because I think it's interesting. So check it out. Ooh. So there you go. Explore it, play around, and see what you come up with. That's the basics of how to get information onto iMovie. It works pretty much the same whether it's music or videos or photographs. It's just a drag and drop system. And we're going to leave the tutorial here for now. There is a ton more to know. A lot of this you can learn just by using it and kind of exploring. If you have questions, ask Mr. Manders or myself, and I will have more tutorials coming up as you make progress. All right, thank you and have a great day.